Hey Roses, back to do a journal flip through. I know it's been a minute since I've done one and I apologize. Things have just been kind of chaotic in terms of my grandparents' health, as well as the fact that I have discovered a thing known as K-pop card trading, and the cards that I had that I didn't want, I started trading, and before I knew it, I had so many I had to send out. It was ridiculous. I think I've sent out probably like 15 already. But anyway, that's not what this video is about. So this is volume 88. This one is by the company Fringe. I found this one at Marshalls or TJ Maxx. Probably TJ Maxx, actually. And I just really like it a lot. I like that it's spiral bound. Get some stickers I put on the inside. Cover that. Okay. This day was chill overall because it was Saturday. Spent most of the day just kind of relaxing, watching videos, because I wasn't feeling the greatest. I watched a lot of Emil's Let's Play of Luigi's Mansion Part Dark Moon, and Firelord Brooks Smash Bros. Streams too. And then I said that I was still debating on whether or not I wanted to attempt to join in the matches, but since my grandparents' internet tends to be unstable at times, I decided not to. And not even 20 minutes later of me bringing that up, the net decided to freak out. So yeah, that was kind of annoying. If you guys remember in my last journal flip through, I mentioned that I had lost my social security card. This day I had actually found it, so I was extremely thankful for that. I apologize for the laptop making noise. It does that all the time. But yeah. It was in one of the other wallets that I had been using in the last bigger purse that I've been using. I was just glad to have found it, because I'd been hunting for it for days. I practically tore my room apart here at Grandma's, so I was just glad to have finally found it. Ended up spending the rest of the night just relaxing again, now watching more YouTube. Mentioned that it was just nice to get some downtime here at the house, just because my grandfather tends to be a bit loud. So this day was pretty chill overall. Again, usual thing, just relaxing and watching videos. I started watching Madoka Magica. I can't say the full name of that to save my life. And it's an interesting anime, I gotta say that. I'm not gonna go into details because I don't want to spoil it for you guys, but it's one of the more interesting ones that are out there. Let's just phrase it that way. This day didn't really do a lot. Spent most of the day at Grandma's, and first half at the house, second half at Grandma's. Watching YouTube stuff again, mostly stuff in subfeed. Came back to Grandma's to help them out so she could get a break, because my grandfather tends to be a handful. I also watched Miss Anella's speedrun of Super Mario 64, which that was insane to me. Like, I couldn't imagine doing a speedrun just because I don't know all the glitches. This was the usual chill day overall. Same routine. This day was also the usual grocery store and errand run, which thankfully the errands weren't too hectic. We each had the post office, the bank, and getting Popeye cigarettes. The weather had gotten kind of rough when we were in the grocery store, and then it started dumping rain, so me and Mama got soaked. I ended up spending the rest of the day helping out Grandma where I could. Did dishes, emptied the dishwasher, getting out the meds, going through the mail. So it could have been worse. Again, I apologize for the computer. This was a fun, chill day overall, same usual routine. This day was pretty chill due to the fact that Mom had a bad headache and just went straight home. So I didn't do any errands at all. Which I was happy with because I didn't feel well either. I didn't know if it was the adjustment to my new Nexplanon implant or if it was something else, so. Also played Smash Bros for a little while and got further in World of Light, which I was happy with. And I've just been having fun with that. This day was another chill day, same usual routine. Spent most of the day relaxing due to the fact that I had woken up not feeling well at all. Like my nose was completely clogged and everything, so. Did get a nap because I just wasn't feeling good, so after I did my medicine and everything, I just dozed back off. Dozed off around noon and didn't get up until like 3:45. So apparently I needed the extra sleep. So this was quite a busy day today overall. Spent most of the day just kind of relaxing, usual routine. Emptied the dishwasher, got out the meds, locked the doors, and set the alarms to help Grandma and Papa out later on that afternoon. Did get my shower around 3:30, which was apparently too late for my mom because she started chewing me out, but because I had done it too late. Sorry, getting a sip of drink. Errands were post office, bank to pay a bill and and CVS. Grocery store wasn't too bad either, since Grandma's list wasn't too long. After we got back, I spent the rest of the day just doing the usual routine. And I also watched a good bit of Nintendo Capri Sun's stream of Xenoblade Chronicles Blind, so I thought that was cool. This day was pretty chilled out overall. Again, just the usual routine. I was able to go to Barnes & Noble in a town about an hour away from me, and I was able to get 2 more K-pop albums. And I'd gotten the black version of Blackpink's Kill This Love and the BTS World OST. So that was exciting to me. I also got the Jen Funko Pop, because I had looked at like 3 different stores and I couldn't get them at all. This day was also kind of frustrating due to the fact that it took me almost a full week to get through to my dad. I go on about that later in the journal, I'm sure. But that was annoying. Once we got home, spent the rest of the day just, again, usual routine. Whenever I ride in, technically stepdad, even though that's what I'd call him, even though he's not technically, but the car seats in his car are super stiff, so I got a really sore tailbone when riding in his car. This was another chill day. Again, usual routine. Mama had woken up with yet another headache and didn't bring Grandma's car back. So basically me and stepdad again. That's what I'm classifying him as. He ended up walking down to the house to get Grandma's car and brought it back here. Before he had come by, I texted Mama earlier and asked if I could go down to the house to get a few things. And I kind of had a mini rant about if she didn't respond until after he had already left, so I was a little ill about that. Then I kind of had a rant on this side that I'm not going to get into. This side, I mentioned I did some things to help out Grandma, got out the meds, locked the doors and set the alarms, helped Papa with a few minor things, and got Mama's clothes that were washed put in the bag to take home. Mentioned that I've been super chilly all day and I didn't know why. I'd had symptoms like I was coming down with a cold, that I just was not looking forward to, needless to say. This day was pretty chilled out overall. Spent most of the day under a blanket and doing the usual routine. This day was super chill due to the fact that Mama wasn't feeling well still. And I just ended up spending the rest of the day doing the usual routine. Then I had a rant session over here that I'm not going to get into. That Mama came by once she started feeling better, and we went and played Pokemon Go for a bit. Actually took 5 gems in total, so... well, not 5 gems, 8. So, that was definitely a nice surprise. So it was pretty chill overall. Just spent the day doing the normal routine. This day wasn't really busy due to the fact that Mama had went to the grocery store without me. So I only went to Walmart with her. We got the stool that my grandfather needed, and then got a set of PJs. And a new bra as well. She also got a new set of scrubs for work. Was able to get a Quiz Fest magazine that had a Blackpink quiz and a Monsta X poster in it, so that was really cool. The gown I ended up getting was like very tropical looking with the flowers and tigers on it. And Grandma thought it was a moo-moo, apparently. And that kind of ticked me off a bit. Mentioned that the rest of the day was pretty chill, mostly because my grandfather had not taken too much of his medicine, and he was actually coherent. This was a kind of chilled out day overall. Spent most of the day just relaxing, doing in the normal routine. I did watch some Attack on Titan clips and a few episodes of Blackpink House as well. Spent most of the day just relaxing because I woke up with my back killing me and I was not sure why it was hurting me as much as it was. So I just spent the day trying to alleviate it. Also watched some of the Runaway Guys Let's Play of Sonic Adventure. It's currently close to the end of Knuckles' story, and it's freaking hilarious. It's a freaking hilarious Let's Play. Mostly because Proton John, his antics involving Big the Cat, oh my gosh, it's freaking hilarious. Like, he uses Big's voice and says, "Buy my book." Now available on Audible. Like, he makes like such stupid jokes, but that's what makes it funny. Anyway, this day was pretty chilled out overall. Again, spent usual routine. Watched more of the Sonic Adventure Let's Play. And the color of the ink changed because I had run out of the other one. The errands weren't too bad this day, thankfully. We had the post office, cigarettes, and cashing a check. Mama and I did play some Pokemon Go while we were out. This day was also my grandparents' appointment at the ortho doctor to see if he could do something for Papa's hip. And I found out later, unfortunately, the doctor said that due to how long they'd waited to go to the doctor for him, they couldn't do anything more for his hip to repair it. So after the errand run, Mama went to her hair appointment, and then after that, we went and did some more Pokemon hunting and actually took gyms. I actually took 6 in total, so that was really cool. I need to sip a drink, hang on. Throat gets dry. Before I had to come back to Grandma's, we went by Dollar General so that I could get some Ritz crackers and also got Mama some wine. I was able to get a new K-pop magazine too. Which I was hoping and did get a second copy to keep, because with most K-pop magazines here in the States, I'll buy 2 of. One I will get pictures out of and make collages in these journals, and then the second one I keep and I don't mess with. This was a very chill day overall. The usual routine. Only activity today was getting a shower and also getting out my grandparents' meds, locking the doors, and setting the alarms. It was mostly chill due to the fact that Mama did the grocery run without me, because I had woken up not feeling well, and my hair was kind of woolly, and she didn't like me going when my hair is kind of woolly. This day was also frustrating due to the fact that my dad was being kind of a jerk recently. Because I had spent like the past week and a half trying to get a hold of him, and then he never did, so it just ticked me off a little bit. This was a mostly chilled out day overall. Usual routine. Had a mini marathon of Zeltics theory videos and some top 10 anime videos. Today was pretty chill due to the fact that it's Saturday and Mama had to work tonight, so I spent the day pretty much relaxing because my allergies were kicking my butt and the Benadryl made me drowsy. I didn't play any Smash Bros because I was just really tired. There's this article on the Lion King, and I put that in here. The other night I actually rediscovered one of my favorite journaling YouTubers, the Journal CEO, and I started watching some of her videos that I had missed. So that was cool. But she mentioned that she's been going through a lot recently, which I feel for her. and hope that things get better for her. Because I know when it's chaotic like that, it's kind of hard to have that gut feeling of like, oh, everything's gonna be okay, you know? So I do feel for her in that regard. This was something I did a while ago. Today was a pretty chill day overall. Again, usual routine. Watch some K-pop hauls, as well as watching like photo card collection videos because I was obsessed with those. Still am obsessed with those. It always boggles my mind when people collect the group 17 and they collect every member. I'm just like, what in the world? How do you have the funds for that? I made a list of people that I've liked seeing have long hair. In K-pop. So yeah, that part was kind of random. Mentioned that I'd have to make a checklist of things that I need to remember to pack and all before I went to John's, because I didn't want to forget anything. This day was another chill day overall. Again, normal routine. Just relax and watch more YouTube videos for the majority of the day. Mostly things in subfeed and listening to more K-pop music. Actually watched some of the Runaway Guys, Rayman Legends Let's Play. This day was mostly chill due to the fact that my dad had basically lied to me about coming to see me, because he basically had told Mama that he was coming to see me today. However, that didn't happen because he was headed out by bus to Chattanooga to train for his new job that he never told me about. So I had no idea that he had even planned to start another job, nor did I know that he would have to be training for said job, and yet both Mama and Andrew knew, and he didn't bother to tell me, which is what ticked me off. You could have let me know. And this was like a record of our conversation that I'm not going to get into. But needless to say, I was extremely ticked off and extremely pissed because he didn't bother to tell me what all was going on. So yeah, that was annoying. Mentioned that I couldn't wait until I saw John again because I was just ready to be out of here so I could relax and have some downtime. This was a pretty chilled out day overall. Again, usual routine. Also discovered a YouTuber called Trade Pedals, who is a K-pop YouTuber. Card Mark collect 6 of the members out of 17, which more power to her, because I would not have the patience for that. I know some of the members cost more than others. It's like with Jungkook from BTS. I've seen some of his photo cards go for ridiculously high prices. Which is ridiculous. Yeah, someone on Mercari was selling Jungkook for $999, which is insane to me that someone would pay that. Like, I like him as much as anybody else, but I'm not gonna pay almost $1,000. So like, it's just ridiculous. My brother came by briefly to get something from my grandparents. And before he left, I did get up and get a hug from him. But once I was fully awake, I emptied the dishwasher, got out meds, locked the doors, and set the alarms, and closed the windows on the porch. Here is Luna. My bias in Luna is probably Kim Lip, just because I was introduced to her first, and I really like her music style for her solo stuff. This day was just another relatively chilled out day. The usual routine. Did watch some of Rabbid Luigi's Metal Gear Rising Revengeance Let's Play. This is a thank you card from someone on Twitter. Here's her at. I traded with her because I had a card she wanted and she had a card I wanted, and so we traded. Did have the usual errands, however, it was my stepdad and I, and not Mama and I this time, so that was kind of annoying. So you could have texted me and give me a heads up, like, oh hey, he's coming by to do errands, but of course not. Once we got through with the errands, he took his son to work, and I counted all the meds to make sure that the pharmacy had everything right. And then we went back to Barnes & Noble, and I was able to get a couple more albums. This time was a little more embarrassing because I had a bad muscle twitching episode and my leg started bucking underneath me, and I fell to my knees pretty much and had a seizure at the entrance. There was a lady coming out that was a nurse, and she helped my stepdad carry me into Barnes & Noble so I could regain my composure. One of the employees brought me a glass of water, and the lady that helped was actually a nurse, like I said, and she thought it was due to low blood sugar, but I told her it's not low blood sugar, it's the fact that it just happens on a whim and I never know when it's gonna happen. Anyway, the album that I got was Twice's new album. That was the only one I got, and actually my CD plate had turned out to be Giho's, and my lenticular was Mina. So 17 NZT127, and then I made like a list of stuff that I needed to do before I left and while we were there. Mazda X, Super Junior, TXT, and it was nice because I actually biased Mina. Like my top 4 from Twice are Chewy, Mina, Sana, and Momo. Not in that order. So I was really happy to see the lenticular. Then it came with 5 photo cards, and my pulls were Mina, Chewy, Momo, Sana, and a Nyan. Mentioned I was thinking about trading Nyan for a Chewy that I didn't have, because she's gonna be the one that I try to collect all the cards for. So yeah, I just wish JYP didn't make you have to get so many freaking photo cards. It's ridiculous. Two crosswords I finished. Another one I finished. Mentioned it was almost 3 more days until I could see John again, and I was really looking forward to going and spending our anniversary up there with him. So yeah, that was the end of this flip through, guys. Hopefully you all enjoyed. Hopefully you all liked the fact that I was talking through it again. And with all that being said, I will talk to you guys soon in another video at another time. Bye, roses. Annyeong.